What's up, Nintendo Gamers? Takeda here with another Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS update. So this week, Sakurai gives us a look at the 3DS version's trophy gallery and actually how many trophies there may be in the game, in the 3DS version that is, saying in the pick of the day, here's the trophy gallery for the 3DS version. You can rotate the trophies by drawing circles on the bottom screen. Super Smash Bros. Brawl had tons of trophy, but rumor has it the 3DS version alone may have more than Brawl. Looks like the Dr. Wily that we made from scratch for the 3DS version is on his knees of disbelief. We also get more information on two new Pokemon, Victini and Xerneas. In a pick of the day, Sakurai says Victini and Xerneas are both support Pokemon. Victini's star boosts the attack of whoever throws the Pokeball and also prevents flinching. Xerneas' Geomancy increases the launch power of all fighters, but exceptionally raises it for whoever had the Pokeball. Sakurai also reveals a brand new item, the Daybreak from Kid Icarus Uprising. In the pick of the day, he says, look at these 3 radiant pieces. Yep, you guessed it, it's another combinable item like the Dragoon, the Daybreak. This is what it looks like when all 3 parts are combined together. How powerful will its beam blast be? For your information, you can fire shooting items while moving backwards and forward. Change directions by flicking the control stick for the circle pad towards the back of the fighter. And finally, Sakurai reveals a brand new stage for the 3DS version based off the Game Boy screen. So guys, with that is the news. Let's get into my thoughts and opinion about everything shown today. So, I think that was a pretty good week for the pictures of the day, and I like that Sakurai elaborated more on more items and what Xerneas does and these different Pokemon do. So it's very nice to see that. Also, it's nice to see that there's going to be a lot of trophies in the 3DS version. It's just in general nice to see the gallery. It's very stylistic. I like the way it looks. It's just very Smash Bros. And very Sakurai, so it's something I really look forward to. It's interesting that there's going to be more trophies than Brawl. Brawl already had 544 trophies. I mean, how do you beat that or top that? And if the 3DS version is going to have more than Brawl, how much is the Wii U version going to have? It must has a lot, because of course the Wii U version can hold a lot more space in its disc and memory and all that. So I'm looking very much forward to it. I'm really excited to see what they pull out and what we'll see and what things that we've never seen before, because with these trophies, there's a lot of times where we see things we've never seen before in any Nintendo history. So it'll be very nice to see a lot of things new, especially with like Japanese games that never released in the US or Europe or anything like that. So I'm very excited for that. Now, about Kid Icarus Uprising's new item, the Daybreak, that's very cool. I actually expected this weapon to make it into Smash Brothers the minute I seen it in Kid Icarus Uprising. Oh yeah, just to tell you guys, in case you have a 3DS and in case you haven't played Kid Icarus Uprising, I suggest that you go out and buy that game because it is phenomenal. If you have a 3DS, buy it. If you have a 3DS and you don't have this game, it is a crime. So try it out at least. I think there's a demo of it on the eShop. I may not be right about that for the 3DS. I may be completely wrong about that, so do not quote me on that. But yes, it's a nice item to see. And in Kid Icarus Uprising, it was a very powerful weapon. It was actually a one-hit kill, and you can kill off a whole team with it, and it would release this gigantic blast. But here in Smash Brothers, it doesn't really sound like it does that. It sounds more like it does little individual blasts this time, and not just one big giant beam like it was in Kid Icarus Uprising's online, which its online was phenomenal in Kid Icarus Uprising. It was like the equivalent of having a 3D Smash Brothers where you're in a 3D plane and all that. It was very phenomenal. I really loved it, and it's nice to see some type of item or anything that comes from that specific mode from Kid Icarus Uprising, so I'm very excited to see it. Now, again, with the Pokemon, it's interesting to see their effects, you know. Victini, and again guys, I had a hard time pronouncing these Pokemon's name, but it's very interesting that that particular Pokemon will actually keep you from flinching. That's one thing that stood out to me. So it's very powerful, because if you don't flinch, you really won't fly anywhere. You can't be really launched. So it's very interesting. I can't wait to see. And I don't think we've seen much Pokemon, and in fact I think this is maybe the first time we've seen Pokemon that actually affect the characters in a in a status type of way, and not in a kind of just, you know, blunt force type of way. So at least for me, I may be wrong on that, but this is definitely the first time I've seen Pokemon, for me, or recall seeing Pokemon that actually affect a character's status and what happens with that character individually. So it's very nice to see some type of new type of Pokemon, or more of those types if there are any. If not, they're probably rare in the other Super Smash Bros. Games. So in general, just a great week. The new stage, Gameboy Stage, looks phenomenal. I mean, I love that for the 3DS version, and I love that they kept it black and green too. It just really, you know, plays with the nostalgic strings that I had personally with the Game Boy, because I loved that thing to death. I used to play that thing so much and just drain batteries after batteries with it. So right now, Sakurai just showed us a little bit of a picture of it. He didn't show us anything in particular, you know, but my guess is going to be that certain games from the Game Boy era that were exclusive to the Game Boy will pop up, and like little nods to it in platforms and stuff, kind of like the Game & Watch stages in Super Smash Bros. Melee and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That's how I think it's going to work. So very interesting, very interesting. Does this deconfirm Mr. Game & Watch getting a stage? Well, I mean, I guess in a way it kind of still is a Mr. Game & Watch stage, since it's still a pixelated stage and you're still on this little console, and I believe Game & Watch had quite a few games on the Game Boy. So guys, with that, those are my thoughts. That's it for this update. I'll have more updates on Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS as more things are revealed. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to my channel for more updates on Super Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS, and updates on other upcoming Nintendo games. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.